So the first few seconds of every round is just to get into position to see the T-49 can early spot, so I tend to use this area here. This way you can see any TDs which come down or any scouts which come down into the center flag area. So the T-34 was spotted and I was seeing whether he could shoot me or whether I could shoot him. This is the first mistake I made. I should not have shot the Su-152. I should have just spotted him and then not even bothered shooting these rounds. That way my artillery have time to aim for him. So I was hoping to respot the Su-152 here when my bino is reactivated, but I guess it didn't. At this point I looked at the teams and I realized that my team has absolutely no heavy tanks. So I was more or less trying to weigh the odds. There was only like 4 or 5 of my allies at top. So I decided to go help them out. So here you'll see me relocating, as the T-49 is very, very capable of doing. And right now, I'm wary about the Hellcat. I don't want him to spot me because I know Hellcats can two-shot a T-49. So I see the side of a Panzer IV-H and put 2 rounds in him before he manages to turn his turret. So right now I'm thinking the Hellcat takes 2 shots to kill, and it's a very, very valuable target to kill as a tier 6 tank destroyer. So I relocate to the side and try and aim to put 2 shots in. I was a bit scared, but the Hellcat turret turns really, really slowly. At this point I wanted to shoot the KV-1S, but it's not worth like risking my life for it. The KV-1S can one-shot a T-49 with its HE gun. You see it just shot the E-25 with a HE round, but the E-25 has more armor, so it managed to absorb the round. It was a nice shot by the artillery which killed the KV-1S, which really opens up this area for us to push through. So you can see me taking apart a Panzer IV-H. And then at this point I was picking between the 2 targets. I reckoned that everyone was able to defend against the IS, and I saw that the Su-152 just shot. It has a long reload time. And so I decided to put in 2 shots into track him. I wasn't entirely sure whether I could pen here, so I decided to keep retracking him, hopefully for artillery. But if you look at the location of our artillery, it actually can't shoot the Su-152. So after retracking him one more time, I decided it's enough playing around. The lower plate is exposed, and as you can see, it's how you handle a turreted TD. A non-turreted TD, sorry. So right now at this point I didn't notice that the IS was turning his turret to face my direction. If I had noticed that earlier, I should not have gotten shot here. So I looked at all my allies and all of them died. I wasn't entirely sure at this point, but seeing the IS turn his turret around, I decided to just take him apart. So you see me aiming at the back. The rear armor of the IS is really weak even when angled. And that's the IS gun. So that opens up the area for the M4 to come down. Now I'm on 21 HP, so I really can't take a hit, especially from a T-49. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bait him to go around, and hopefully the M4 can, or the E-25 can help me out. But I was wondering this entire time why the M4 wasn't like shooting him at all. And I rushed to aim that shot. I was kind of sad. I turned around and I saw the M4 was gone. If that T-49 died, I would be in a lot easier spot. So it was kind of my mistake. If that Panzer IV-H just like YOLO'd the corner and shot me, this match would be a lot easier for them. But he decides a bit too late, and so I'm using the dead tank and the wall to juke around. And that was a very lucky shot. So right now you see me, I'm trying to put the dead tank in between me and him. I saw he got tracked, I saw he shot, and I knew that it takes a much longer time for a Panzer IV-H to reload than a T-49. So you see me finishing off that Panzer IV-H with 2 more rounds, And looking at the team list, there are only 2 artillery pieces left, so I decided to move in, even though I have about 21 HP. I know it takes a while for artillery to aim, and I saw him move and continue moving, so I knew that he couldn't aim and shoot me, and so I tried to take this opportunity, and mistake.